What's happening, guys? I'm Ash, and today let's check out the 5150 and the 51 Fakie. So it's highly likely that you've just typed into YouTube, which EVH amp should I buy? And of course the answer is the Iconic series. It's iconic! Nah, but seriously, it's probably the Stealth. So your options are, or the options that I own and can demonstrate, are as follows. Number 1, buy an amp. So your first option would be to buy a classic used 5150 from PV. You know, the company with the best boss ever. So PV back in the day teamed up with this up and coming guy called Eddie and basically threw him a bone, said, do you want to make an amp? And he's like, yeah, I'm not doing anything, so why not? So of course 5150, great name, rolls off the tongue. And actually 5150 is actually the amount of money that Eddie Van Halen used to pay Mr. David Lee Roth just to stop laughing at his own jokes. Cost him a fortune. Anything about a police code or something like that is just fake news, don't listen to it. So if you do see a PV 5150, there's two types. There's one with a little signature from Eddie, and the other has a block letter EVH. The block letter is much more sought after because it comes with little extras. See, the E, the V, and the H are actually like kind of bonus things that you get. The E is a built-in tube screamer, the V is a noise gate, and the H just laughs at you for thinking that there's any difference in the tone.
Shut up, you idiot! What? The block letter has got much more tone and balls.
So moving on, Eddie Van Halen basically quits PV after a bad Uno game with the old Joe Satriani. Satch dropped the triple draw 4. Eddie's like, that's not in the rules. Satch is like, I don't play by the rules. So before you know it, Eddie has buggered off to start his own company, and Satch has gone back to prank calling Steve Vai at 3 AM in the morning. So EVH 5150 comes out, and as right now, there are 3 options that you have. The 6L6 version, the EL34 version, and the Stealth. These are the 3 main ones, and there's also a mini version and the new Iconic series. I have no experience with any of those, so check them out by yourself. Now I own the EL34 50 watt for 3 reasons. Number 1, it's gold. Gold means good, right? Secondly, 50 watts is perfect for my needs. I'm just not man enough for 100 watts. Sorry, guys. And number 3, the Stealth was sold out. Now, I'm just kidding, but I really like this amp because, all the EVH amps, the red channel is pretty much the same and the blue is a little different on this one. This one offers a little bit more kind of rock vibes. It's not so, chuggy chuggy bang bang. Hey, you, chuggy chuggy bang bang. If you like chugging, don't buy this. The blue channel is much more suited to rock, and if you're into more like, heavy rock and modern metal, go for the 6L6 version, the Stealth, or the 6L6. Now, if you don't want to buy an amp, and let's face it, they're heavy, dumb, and just boomer bait, right? Just turn on your computer, get one of the 51 Fakies. They're amazing. Pretty much everyone from Fractal, Line 6, Neural DSP have a 5150 model in some sort. I own Helix native, Gojira, and Nolly, Neural DSP. Apparently amp 3 on Nolly and Gojira is a 5150 in some capacity. That's what I hear from the internet. Always trust those guys. So let's have a little playthrough. I'm going to be using my 5150 through the 2 notes Captor X. So second will be Neural DSP Nolly and Neural DSP Gojira. Line 6 has a model called Panama, which is not exactly a EVH 5150, it's more the PV one, but it's called Panama for God's sake. What am I supposed to do? So these will be going through the EVH 5153 impulse responses from York Audio. Highly recommend them. No boost, no EQ, no post-processing, because what's the point? You want to hear the amp, not my mixing. The guitar I'm using is my Ormsby Hype6, which is in drop B. And if you're interested in hearing other tunings, just drop a comment to let me know, because then I can do in drop D, drop C, etc. If you want to hear that thing, let me know in the comments. I've left in all the crackle. I've not tried to edit anything out. Like I said, I want to give just a demonstration of what it sounds like, not what my mixing sounds like. So if you hear any crackles or anything like that, that's just part of it. And also because my technique is just below Joe Jonas. The song I'm playing is by my band Never Tell. It's called Devil's Honey. It's off our album. You can listen to it on Spotify. There's a link in the description below. All right, let's crack on. So, what can we take away from that? 51 fakey, 5150. Are they that different? Do you think in a mix, getting properly mixed with a full band production, whatever, that either of them are bad? Because I'm not sure that they are. If you like amps, use an amp. If you like using the plugins, use the plugins. But of course, if you're just jamming at home, play the one that feels right to you. But then again, if you are a recording band, you are doing a lot of songs, I mean, in a mix, all that matters is the song, right? And of course, guitar tone is very important, but try to think first that the song comes first. And a lot of people do not care about the guitar tone that much. If you get them properly mixed in a proper band, played perfectly well, either of them will be good. You know, it just depends on your preference. That's it. All right, that was a good laugh. Catch you next time.